What can you only admit anonymously? 1. My wife's family doesn't know that I speak Spanish. It's been 10 years. I know everything they're saying about me all the time. Good thing I got thick skin. 2. 2012 was when Twitter was starting to boom and I was in high school. I'd randomly peek at all my popular classmates' Twitter accounts. I didn't follow them, just started browsing through the open ones. Stumbled across a guy I had many classes with who had tweeted something like, "If I bring this gun to school, I wonder who I'd shoot first in here." I had a gut feeling to report it to my school, and I did. Everyone at school talked about how he got suspended and there was a huge investigation into him. To this day, no one knew it was me who reported the guy. 3. I faked a medical condition to get out of gym class freshman year because I was being bullied. Tormented so bad by the senior who would always be in my class. He had study hall that period, so he would come to the gym and help the teacher. I tried telling the gym teacher and guidance counselor, but neither seemed to really give a and nothing was done. I told my parents I was having terrible abdominal pains. Doctors did all kinds of tests and couldn't find anything, but I was given a doctor's excuse for the whole year. Skipped to my sophomore year. Kid was graduated and gone. Weird abdominal pains miraculously went away, and I enjoyed gym class like everyone else. 4. I have fallen out of love with my husband. Not completely, but I see him without the rose-colored glasses for the first time in 16 years and I don't know what to do. Call it a taste change from getting off birth control for the first time since age 15. That's 20 years of hormones affecting my thoughts, feelings, and taste in men. I feel bamboozled. 5. At my first eye exam at 7 years old, I lied real bad to get glasses. I just really wanted to wear cute glasses. 6. I've never had. I'm nearly 40. I always wanted to have a partner and be a mom, but then I had a mental breakdown for nearly 10 years. And even though I'm finally on the way to normal, I'm not there and I feel like I've run out of time to be who I used to dream of being. I still can barely look after myself, let alone others. I'll probably be alone forever, the spinster aunt. 7. I lied in my resume and I got a job in it. This was 10 years ago. It's been a lot of learning since, but I am killing it. 8. I don't necessarily want to harm myself, I'm just tired of living. Sometimes I'll have a thought like, if I today in a random car accident, that wouldn't be the worst thing. 9. I love being alone and delusional. I have so many fantasy worlds that sometimes I think I am crazy. And honestly, sometimes I prefer staying home and being delusional than going out and dealing with people. 10. My mom was in a nursing home, and I thought I had more time or didn't think and went to a weekend jam band show. Just before the start of the second evening, I got a call that she. The thought of her being left alone to haunts me almost daily. I wake up crying saying, "Mom, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I know it was a terrible thing, and I deserve zero forgiveness. I just hope I'm not left alone. I have so much regret and wish I could change it." 11. My mom introduced me to when I was 5 and used it to say me till I was 16. I'm disgusted at myself for thinking it was normal and for letting it go on so long. 12. I am unable to accept my physical limitations following injury, and I am very angry about not being able to do things I used to do. And I have no idea how to reconcile this and find things I can do. 13. That the first person I ever fell for gives me a weird neurological response, like I'm a teenager again and falling for the first time. They reached out to me after decades and it was so odd. Since I'm happily married, I blocked them, and actually I'm not even on socials anymore. But it was weird, a bit unsettling and incredibly uncomfortable. 14. Man who pees sitting down here. 15. I once dropped my donut on the street, picked it up and kept eating it. 16. I was younger, a friend of mine was abused by her stepfather. Found out, I confronted him and ended up beating him with a brick so badly he ended up in the hospital. He never told anyone. To this day, I don't think anyone knows I did it. 17. I hate my husband. I hate my life with him. My life has progressively got worse since I married him. He puts me down. He is terrible company. He is a narc. He leads with fear. But I have a special needs child who is my whole world and whose quality of life would be 10 times worse if I ever left. So I am never going to leave until my son gets better or until I win the lottery to be able to afford help. I am an orphan, so no family support, and this man would never co-parent or contribute if I left. 18. My cousin's wife fancies me and always sneakily flashes her panties at me at family gatherings. So I sit where I make this easier for her to do. It's like we've acknowledged that it's a bit of fun between us. Also, I'm Batman. 19. The Office is the most unfunny, overrated show to ever exist. 20. Nice try, FBI.